The schedule is heavily favored towards the road for Princeton early, at Hofstra, at Duquesne, at Monmouth, another CAA foe, and then at ODU. And if you talk to Coach Mitch Henderson, he made it. Okay, he wanted to challenge his guys with the loss of Tosan and Loma up to the NBA, and he's like, let's go out and play on the road.
Short corner for Pierce. Tried to spin around Washington, but no room on the baseline. Out for a Scott three. Lee cutting to the basket, in behind the defense. In for Matalocco underneath. Quick out, Peters, right wing three. It's good. Big shot for Blake Peters. Pierce driving, up with a shot, bucket good, and one. And the Tigers improve to 2-0 to start the season with a 74-67 win.
It's a matchup between two unbeaten teams in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The Princeton Tigers take on the Dukes of Duquesne University. Blake Peters starts the party for Princeton. Lockup, three to shoot, 17-footer on the way and in. Lee between the circles. He'll try a three and hit. Martini gets Alacco down low, pump fake and a basket. Alacco finds Martini. He'll try a three. That one is in. Xavier Lee climbs the elevator. Martini pump fake, lays it up and in. Plus the foul. The Princeton Tigers come to Pittsburgh and win it 70-67. Princeton improves now to 3-0 on the year.
Hello, I'm John Mack here at Jadwin Gym, and I'm here to learn the art of rebounding from two of Princeton's stellar student athletes, Ellie Mitchell, a senior on our women's basketball team, and Caden Pierce, a sophomore on the men's basketball team. These two have dominated college athletics with their rebounding prowess, so I want to know how Caden and Ellie have become so great at crashing the boards. Ellie and Caden, thanks so much for joining me. I have to ask you both, how did you get so great at rebounding?
For me, I have three older brothers, and so growing up in my family, I was the smallest, and so I was getting hit a lot in the driveway, so I learned quickly that if I was going to get a rebound, I was going to have to be moving. I think rebounding is a big effort battle, and people are kind of complacent on the court, so if you just kind of hustle after it and track that ball as soon as it leaves their hands, usually, you get that good outcome.
I probably give credit my rebounding to my dad. Growing up, he was my coach, and he wouldn't say we have a point guard, he wouldn't say we have a center, he would say we're positionless. Whoever wants to bring the ball up has to get the rebound. So I would say, obviously I want to bring the ball up, and so that kind of motivated me to get the rebounds.
We've got a couple of clips of each of you, and I'd love you to talk me through what's happening as you remember it or as you see yourself. So why don't we start with this first one? It's our NCAA game against North Carolina State last year.
So I knew Grace was shooting that deep three, and when we have shooters like that in the corner, the rebounds are usually long. The girl was definitely kind of in front of me. She kind of had position, but I'm always trying to keep moving, not let them hit me. Obviously, there's a lot of pressure, so it doesn't necessarily mean the ball is going to go in. So in times like this, I know I got to work kind of extra hard, and if the shooters don't, finish the play, that I got to try and get them another opportunity.
Now, this is a game from our Thanksgiving tournament down in Florida against Oklahoma.
The foul shot rebounds are always tough when you're in the middle, right? Usually you have two people kind of wedging you in there, but when the shot went up, she didn't really step far in front of me. She was kind of under me, and so I knew that if I could keep pushing her low under the basket, that I'd have enough space to kind of react and be mobile and go grab that ball. As soon as the ball leaves their hands, I'm just trying to get in better position. It's obviously not always going to be perfect, but if you kind of keep moving and just track it, sometimes good things happen.
All right, Kate, this is a clip from our first round win against Arizona last year. Talk us through what happens here.
I remember the scouting report for this game was completely different than anything we had done all season. I actually was not encouraged to crash the offensive glass. I just kind of happened to be under the basket after I cut, and the ball just found me. I tried to wedge my guy a little bit under the hoop, and once the ball kind of bounced towards me, I felt pretty confident that I could secure it. And there's so many bodies around you that you kind of just want to get the ball out as quickly as possible, and luckily Blake was right there. Found him and pump fake and drilled the shot at a huge moment in the game too.
And here we are from our home opener against Northeastern. Talk us through what happens here.
The first rebound, if you're close to the rim, you try to just wedge your guy underneath the hoop. So the ball came off in the right spot, I tracked it, and then I went up and got it with two hands. And then a lot of times on long rebounds, it misses on the far side. So whenever I'm rebounding, I try to run to the opposite side that the ball was shot from, because most times that's where the ball comes off. And this was after my second rebound. I was just, you know, you get so hungry after you get one or two, you want to get as many as you can.
Ellie and Caden, thanks so much for walking us through these clips. I'd love to go out on the court and have you guys show me in real time how you put some of this in action.
Let's do it.
Sure.
I want you guys to show me your best moves, but take it easy on me.
Okay.
All right, try our best.
All right, we'll start with boxing out on off a foul shot.
Okay.
When you're here, you're waiting, you can see the ball's going up. I like to stand like this. I like to push off my right leg, and I want to get you out of my way so that I have the most room to operate. You want to keep that contact, push me low, and use all this room to go track it down. There it is.
2 hands though next time, 2 hands.
Sorry.
2 hands.
2 hands. Got it.
2 hands, yep.
One more.
All right, one more. There it is.
Look at
2
that.
hands.
There it is.
I learned.
The ball's been swung to Caden. We're on this weak side. We know that based on the way we've been moving the ball that he's probably gonna get a shot. As soon as the shot goes up, again, you wanna kind of wedge me as far out of the way as possible. You wanna hit me, keep that contact, move me out of the way so that as the ball comes, yeah. And if I were to try and go over it, foul.
I think we're gonna show you a little bit of wide receiver moves. So
Okay.
I learned from my brother, he's a wide receiver in the NFL, so if you're my defender trying to box me out, I gotta like fake you out. And then like what Ellie was doing, once you get him on the side, kind of just pin right here, and then track the ball and go up and get it.
Here you go. You gotta get it before it goes out.
Oh, right.
It's an effort thing. It's all effort.
Coach Henderson and Coach Berube would not be pleased with that.
Not at all. I'll show you what a 2-hand rebound above the rim looks like. Just like that. So you gotta go up and get it, bring it right to your chin so nobody can take it.
My 2-handed rebound's gonna be below the rim.
Above the rim, above. All right.
All right.
Ready?
Ready.
There we go. That's pretty good. That's
Okay.
pretty good.
A little daylight under the feet still.
It's like Blake Peters. He's not.
Cade, Ellie, thank you guys for taking some time to teach me the art of rebounding. I'm not sure if I'm ready for game time, but I got a lot to work on.
Hey,
It's good stuff.
thanks
Good
for
job.
having us.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks.
Set to go here at Ocean First Bank Center. Game number 4 for the Tigers, who are 3-0. Game number 3 for the Hawks, who are 1-1. Martini driving in, acrobatic layup falls through. Alako pulls up from about 15 feet away and hits the jump shot. Peters with a 3-point try, and he hits this one. Rebounded by Pierce, puts it back up, gets the shot to fall and one. Alako 3-point try rattles out, ripped down by Pierce, looking to get a shot back up, it falls, and one again. Now for Princeton, Martini throws up a 3 and hits it. Here's Lee from the far corner, 3-point shot, and he hits it flawlessly. Corner for Scott,
Nice.
passes it down low for Pierce. Alako pulls up from 3-point range and drains the shot. Nice layup by Dalen Davis. Princeton moves on to 4-0 on the season, 82-57 the final score.
The Tigers take on Old Dominion University. The Monarchs entering play today with a mark of 1-2. Pierce tries a 3. That's it. Ball deflected near Pounds and stolen by Lee. Martini, quick pop 3 and knocks it down. Lee against Essien. The layup is in. Peters, catch and shoot 3 from the right of the circle is good. Pierce gets it back and throws it down. Alako right back down the floor and one. Lee spinning in the lane and laying it up and in at the right side. Wide open down low is Scott, who puts it in. Davian Lee launches a long 3-pointer, that's good. Darius Gakwasi hits a 3-pointer. Collins with a hammer. The Tigers win it by the score of 76-56 in the first ever meeting between Princeton and ODU. 5-0 now on the year.
Burn up 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah.